Hello guys, and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And guess what guys, we're going to be jumping into Floki for the very first time on my channel. And guys, it looks like we will be heading our way down, at least down into around about this region over here, which would be another approximately, wow, between 31 to maybe 37% move to the downside. I reckon this would be a nice level to accumulate for more Floki coins, and I'll show you exactly the reason why. Let me pull out the techno box. Alright, so it looks like that we are more than likely now to head away back down over here. I would accumulate as much coins here as possible for a bigger swing to the upside from here all the way up to here. Let me get rid of this crap. Alright, so that will give us to the very top of here, or at least somewhat near about of 140% move to the upside, and that would be the easiest 140% to the upside. However, I don't think that we're going to be ending there. As long as Bitcoin continues to push up, I could only see an all-time new highs for Floki coin. How high do we reckon Floki can go? Well, before we do that, let's do a couple of technical analysis. Right, so first of all, this will be the first important area, because as we look into our left, there's no other candles in the same level up here. So that means this area here is going to be a strong, like a magnet support. I say magnet because since we've broken up from here, we've done this move exactly like this. We came back down from here, like so, before we made that massive move to the upside. In doing so, we went up, down, and we blasted our way up, creating what used to be a resistance, now support. Now, if we look to the present time, we are heading our way back down into this area. So anywhere within this area here would be a amazing time to accumulate. In fact, what we could do, we could actually increase that right up to the top of that wick, down to the bottom of this red wick down here. Reason why for that, because that's a stronger case for a support zone. So it's not just a line. I always look within a zone, because sometimes we could just wick here and then continue our way up to the upside. But the way that I prefer to trade in general to get stronger confluence, I always sometimes, not sometimes, I do usually wait until it comes down anywhere within the body, because anywhere between here to there would be an amazing trade. Then I put a stop loss around about here if I was doing leverage trading on a perpetual exchange. If I am hodling, I would in fact wait for it to come down a bit more. I would firstly load up more right at the top of this rectangle long box. Then if you come down further, like anywhere between the area here, I'll be loading up even more, so I can make that easy 140% move to the upside. But that won't be it for Floki. Floki has got like tons of coins circulating in supply. But saying that, since we've been going sideways for the longest here, we then made that crazy move to the upside for that 36% move to the upside. We can still make even bigger move to the upside. Let's go to the weekly chart to have a bit more of an idea. Alright, so exactly, you know what I've assumed, we've gone sideways for the longest before we went a crazy move to the upside. So if we pull out the Fibonacci retracement tool and we measure right from the top of that wick down to that bottom of the body, and then if we just zoom out the chart just a bit more, that should be the area for where we reckon Floki could end by the end of this bull season. But I do reckon we do a little bit more than that. But let's say, for argument's sake, that we use the measuring tool from the Fibonacci retracement. That gives us the price of 0.00119. That's not bad. That's not bad actually. I might just get myself some more of Floki coins, because that could be nice. Firstly, 659% move to the upside. But what if we actually do a lot more than that? Because I reckon that we should be able to, once we come down into my my zone of interest for limit order, I might take some profit from here, but no, I won't take any profit. Once I enter roundabout in the areas of interest for getting into Floki, I will then be holding out until we get up to, and I don't think it's completely out of the realms for Floki to reach up to, yep, 0.005. That's like a half a cent, so that'd be another 4,190% move to the upside. But if that's how much percentage we'll get for half a cent, but what if we go all the way up to around about 1 cent? That will give us an 8,473% move to the upside, and that will still be an amazing move to trade. So guys, I don't think this is completely out of the realm, because firstly, we're not that far away. It's not like hundreds of thousands percentage away from a half a cent. Then to a cent itself, it's under 10,000. So this is quite doable. Obviously I have to go check, which I haven't done. I like to be completely honest, I haven't checked the complete market cap, total in supply, the circulating of coins and everything else. I will go check that out for my next video. However, just by looking from a technical perspective, that this is not completely out of the realm, because if the Fibonacci retracement tool is giving us around about I think that was 4,000% move to the upside, then the 8,000, it's not that much far away, and I reckon this is so much more doable. If there is also use case for it, whether it's like gaming and whatnot, then I can actually see this coin exploding up even more. But guys, I'll leave that here for a quick little technical analysis on Floki coin and whether it's worth holding. I would say, even as not financial advice, that is definitely worth holding, because we can make a huge profit by jumping into the trade roughly around about here in that purple rectangle box, and we should be shooting away straight to the upside. But if we do drop even below there, let's say for instance we come back down here, I would certainly be accumulating tons more, because that means that move to the top of that Fibonacci retracement tool is going to be so much more sweeter. And even if you go up towards a half a cent, that would be just a humongous move to the upside. But anyway, I'll leave it here. I thought I should give you guys all hope and confidence that some of these meme coins is definitely worth investing, because at least you will get your 10x, but I reckon you get hell of a lot more according to my findings in this video. But I don't know guys, why don't you let me know in the comments. For the meantime, if you haven't, guys, give me some support by subscribing to me right if you're here. If you haven't yet, check out my last video, and I'll see you all in the next one.